What is up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy, and we are back in the United States of Joe Winko. The date right now is January 23rd, 2020, and the winner of last episode's trivia question was James Jansma. So, congratulations to James Jansma. Thank you so much for answering last episode's trivia question correctly. He is now going to become the mayor of my next city, which is going to be right here, and this city is going to be called Montreal. So let's get this party started. In case you guys are wondering, I was actually up all night again, so that's the reason why I'm a bit out of it right now. Right now, I'm actually just hoping that I have enough space to fit all the buildings and build the highway through this city. It's going to be a bit difficult due to the way this land is arranged and everything. Hope it goes well. There's actually going to be, because this city is going to actually be where US interstate ends, Interstate 81, even though it doesn't really go that way in real life, but whatever. It doesn't have to look exactly the same as the map. Didn't really notice like how steep these mountains in this part of the map would be. It's a bridge I'll cross. First, I just need to add a whole bunch of trees, which are eventually going to end up getting torn down once the Sims start moving in. But whatever, it's worth a shot. I also still feel kind of crappy because I haven't shaved my face yet. I remember earlier I did a live stream on YouTube a couple days ago. It's still saved and uploaded. You guys can still go back and watch it. You can also see how my microphone was out of sync, and I didn't even notice it at all, but no one was really complaining about it, so yeah. Wasn't too far out of sync. So I'm adding a whole bunch of trees, making sure to fill it up as many trees as possible. Okay, so James Jansma is the mayor, Montreal, Quebec. Alright, so yeah, congratulations, James Jansma. Thank you for answering the trivia question correctly. I'm so glad that you did. I mean, and you answered it really fast too, so I appreciate that also. I always like it when you guys answer the trivia questions fast, because I always get excited to build a new city. I didn't really do enough episodes of the United States of Joe Winko in 2019 at all. I need to make the bridge high enough for ferries to go under it, even though darn it, I goofed it up. Hold on. So this is Canadian Highway 3, which goes into Quebec. Alright, that looks good. Yeah, this is basically Ontario's eastern end. The Canadian provinces, like, when you compare them to US states, they're pretty large. So, yeah. I almost said something gross, but whatever. Alright, enough of that. I don't want my newer episodes of the United States of Joe Winko to have, like, raunchy commentary like my old ones did. That was a weird time in my life, but whatever. Okay, so I hope this... Okay, probably get this to a line. Oh yeah, if you guys hear like a buzzing noise in the background, that's actually, oh wow, that worked out perfectly. I didn't think it would be that simple. Well, yeah, because the sections of this map are pretty large. Whatever. Yeah, if you guys, as I was saying, if you guys hear like a buzzing in the background, that's actually the heater on. I'm not gonna leave it on too much, cause like I don't want the people I'm living with to get mad at me for leaving it on so much. Might turn it off soon, but not until after I'm done with this. It won't take me very long. Well, it might take me a while. You guys know how tedious I can be when I'm designing a city. Well, it's a lot of fun, that's the reason why. Oh, come on, it didn't add an on-ramp? Alright. There's an on-ramp to Interstate 81, where it ends. In real life, this is not where Interstate 81 ends. I mean, interstates don't go into Canada. Well, they do, but they're not really interstates anymore. They become Canadian highways. But in the United States of Joe Winko, yeah, they do go into Canada because Canada, well, parts of Canada and parts of Mexico are included on this map. So, yeah. Just some rambling for you guys. Is there any city that's north of this? Let me see. I'm pretty sure there isn't. Oh yeah, there isn't. Okay, never mind. Oh shit, I almost forgot. I always forget that. I hate it when that happens. Forgot the money trees. Thank God I did not forget those. Can't have a city without those. The root of all evil. I thought of Ed at Nettie for some reason. Well, when do I not think of Ed at Nettie? Yeah, I love that show. Oh yeah, there actually was an episode where Rolf pretended to have like a money tree, and he scammed Eddie and made Eddie give him like all of his like possessions for the money tree seed. It was weird. But then Eddie found out that it was fake, and then he got really pissed off. Again, talking off the tip of my head, been up all night, but whatever. It happened. Okay, another on-ramp for Canadian Highway 3. Are there any other roads? Oh yeah, there is. What about from this side? Okay, another on-ramp. Not gonna make that many roads, I mean, because I want this city to be, like, concentrated in the center of the city. I mean, in the downtown area. That's where I want, like, most of the action to be. By action, I mean, like, where all the Sims live. Yeah, this isn't really a game, it's more of a toy, really. No, actually, how I associate it is, it's more like a, I guess like a scrapbook or something. I guess that's a good analogy for it. You just keep adding cities over and over again. It's a lot of fun. A lot of people get into this, especially on Simtropolis. You know, that's one thing I never really... That's one thing I keep forgetting to do. I keep forgetting to share pictures of the United States of Joe Winko on Simtropolis. I better save my game, since this game's notorious for crashing on me. And also, I should add some more on-ramps. I mean, add an on-ramp. Hopefully I can, for a diagonal. Oh shit, I can't have it going that way? What the hell? Okay, whatever. I'll try to add like a couple here. That's why I don't like the diagonal highways. And then I'll have to, like, add the roads to those later. Whatever. So there's only going to be roads coming from this side. I don't think there's anything to the east of this city. Oh, wait a sec, there is. What city is to the east of this? Augusta, Maine. Okay. A tad bit off. I mean, I'm pretty sure in real life that's not... Augusta isn't that close to Montreal, but... whatever. Oh yeah, if you guys hear like a Power Ranger ringtone, that's my cell phone. Not sure why I built an avenue. I rarely ever add those. Usually I just use the normal roads. That's alright, I'll find a way to connect it. And I did. Okay, so built an upper bridge and more access to the interstate. Oh wait, but it only added it on one side? What the hell? Oh, whatever. Well, I could just add that right here. Alright, I can't seem to get this, like, road connected at all. Like, what the hell? It's complicated. Okay, now I got it. Yep, got it. Whatever. Can't really think of much stuff to say either. As I was saying earlier, it's difficult coming up with commentary for gaming videos. Like that one guy I talked about a while ago who thought I was stupid because he watched one of my gaming videos and he said, "Oh, I thought you lacked intelligence because the way you were talking in your gaming videos." But then it wasn't until he himself tried making a gaming video of commentary and he figured out how difficult it actually was. And I was just like, oh, well, thank you very much. Jeesh. But whatever. Okay, so is that all the roads? Basically, my goal is to make all the roads connected and have a road leading out each way. There's already one going to Augusta. Are there more coming from Augusta? No, it was just that one. I don't think there's going to be many Sims traveling between Augusta and what's it called? Quebec. I mean, not Quebec. Well, yeah, the other side of the river is Quebec, but Montreal. Yeah, that's the name of the city. My bad. Okay, so since we got that taken care of, now I just need to label my... Well, actually, no. Let me add the landmarks first. Then I'll add the labels afterwards, because then there's going to be more roads that I'll need to build once I start moving Sims in and once I start zoning stuff. I don't want it to be like extremely crowded or anything, but yeah, okay, so this building, I forgot what it's called. I do not know how to pronounce it, but I'm just going to put it right here. Those of you who are familiar with... What the fuck? Why the Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. I was wondering why the foundation was so high. That looks weird. But then again, Sims don't actually go inside these buildings at all. They're just landmarks. Okay, so as you guys see, here are the buildings. Gonna add an avenue here. Just gonna wrap it around this. Gonna have this go to here. Tear down this intersection and make it into a roundabout because those cut back the traffic. And then add that. Okay, so let me just... Okay, that worked. Now what? Oh yeah, I need to add the labels for the interstate. I mean, well, the Canadian highway. Okay, so... Gonna have to scroll a bit to find that. So it's either the Canadian Highway 3 sign that I'm looking for, or the Interstate 81 sign. Here it is. Okay, so Canadian Highway 3, Ontario. Gonna add those on all the Ontario side of the river. Okay, yeah, I guess this part still counts as Ontario, too. Whatever. As I said, it doesn't have to be exactly the same as the real one. Okay, so... Yes, found it! That took less time than I thought it would take. Interstate 81 signs, and I think that's the only... Let me add an Interstate 81 sign here and there. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so there's another thing I have to look for now that I think of it. Wish I would have thought of this earlier. It is, you guys saw it in my last episode, but it's the sign that lets you know that you're going to Quebec. If I have that. Oh, here it is. Let me show you guys a closer look at that. So, there it is, right there. I'm so proud of my Quebec road sign, it's funny. It's the autism in me. Oh, I forgot to connect that road. How the hell did I miss that? Right, now it's connected. So, my goal in terms of, like, population for this city is I'd say like 20,000. That'd be good enough. I mean, it doesn't have to be like extreme. It doesn't have to be like crowded or anything. I mean, I know I'm 100% sure the real what's it called? The real Montreal has like a lot more people living in it. I mean, I'm still shocked that Ottawa actually almost has 1 million people living in it. Because, like, I always thought that not many people lived in Canada because it was so cold. But I don't know. You learn something new every day. So I'm actually not going to have, like, residential areas zoned by the buildings. I'm actually going to have... Okay, so, my game actually crashed. I was so mad when that happened. So, let me see what I lost so far. I mean, hopefully I didn't lose anything, but I mean, well, I did lose quite a bit of stuff because I was zoning a couple commercial areas, but those are pretty easy to rezone. Just hope I don't have to find the 2 Quebec signs all over again. I hate it when that happens, when my game crashes. Okay, doesn't look like I lost any of the Quebec signs, so that's good. Thank God. Okay, so now since that's taken care of, what I was saying earlier is that I'm going to zone like the residential, I'm going to zone commercial lots over by the downtown area where all the towers are. So I'm going to throw down a couple parking garages and subway stations. Oh, they are called subway stations. And bus stops here and there. And a few wind turbines. Oh, wait, I can't fit a wind turbine there. Okay, whatever. First, let me just make sure they're all getting their water. The buildings, like the landmarks, they don't need any water at all. The reason why is because Sims don't actually go inside them. That's one thing that I forgot to say. I never actually told you guys that. But Sims actually don't go inside the landmark buildings. They're just there for decoration. I mean, they do, like, attract Sims. Like, if you add, like, landmarks to your city, more Sims will move in because of it. That's why my cities grow so fast. But they don't actually go inside them or use them. It'd be cool if they did, but they don't. So whatever. they're just sculptures. I mean decorations. It's basically what they are. Well, they kind of are sculptures, but they are 3D generated, so yeah. Okay. Alright, so I guess there's a couple more things I have to... Yeah, there is a couple more things I have to add. A public parking garage and subway station. I hope they're still able to use that, because it's on a slanted road. I better save my game, because I do not want it to crash on me again like it did last time. Pissed me off when that happens. Okay. Like, the more of the wind turbines that you add, like, the bigger the buildings are. And I better add, like, a fire station, too. And a large police station. And let me just, like, fill up this whole area of wind turbines. I mean, what else am I gonna put here? I wish there was, like, I wonder if there was, like, a mod for, like, a super wind turbine. And add a road here. Make all this high density commercial. I love this music, by the way. Wait, they don't have any power? What the hell? I just have like a whole bunch of wind turbines on that side, and it's not even reaching out there? How strong are those wind turbines? Let me see. Damn it. Do I have to set the... Oh, let me bring all those down. Guess I have to adjust the audiences all over again. That's one thing that it probably... Yeah, because I already did this, but the thing is, my game crashed on me, so... Have to take care of that again. Alright, let's bring up... Transportation Department, Public Safety Department, Health and Education, Utilities, and then build all styles at once. Let me save. Alright, hopefully that should do something. No, it's still saying that they're out of power. Well, that they don't have power. Oh, now it's saying that they do. I guess they just need it to be a bit closer. Oh yeah, I didn't know I could fit wind turbines here also. also need to connect... Isn't it from this side? Yep, there it is. Yeah, earlier today, like I was playing SimCity 4 and I was able to build the subway system. I was able to have it connected all the way to Liberty City, like through Massachusetts and Connecticut and through Canada. Wait a second, is there anything to the... Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, I didn't notice those. Subway system branching out from Augusta, Maine. I want to have, like, the whole region connected by subway. It might be a little difficult in, like, mountainous areas, because, sometimes you can't build it going through mountainous areas, but then you have to convert it to an above-ground rail system. Whatever. Okay, I'm trying to build this, but, like, you guys see how that is? Like, I can't build this, subway thing going anywhere. Oh wait, now, yeah I can, now I can, but I couldn't have it going over that mountain. That's one of the tricky things about the subways. It's weird, but that's how this game is. Okay, so let me zone some more commercial lots. Well, commercial areas, that's what I should say. Well, technically that's kind of what they are. I mean, it's the lots built in the areas. I haven't zoned any of the residential spaces yet, but I'm gonna get on those soon. Definitely need water. Did I build water pipes going through? Okay, I didn't, but now I did. Yeah, this is complicated, but, well, no, it's not complicated. Well, what is complicated is me trying to think of stuff to talk about while doing this, and concentrate on it at the same time. That is the struggle with, doing gaming videos. I actually been trying to read, like, is that an avenue? What the hell? Okay, never mind. I actually been trying to read, like, a couple of these, like, how-tos on how to make interesting commentary for gaming videos, and, like, most of them just say talk about anything, which is literally what I already do. I just ramble whatever goes through my mind, and when you have autism, a lot of weird stuff goes on in your mind, but I'm pretty sure a lot of weird stuff goes on in everyone's mind. I mean, seriously. No one would understand it but them. That's another thing. I was actually going to do an episode of Joe Winko talk about that. When I'm by myself for a really long time, sometimes I start saying my thoughts out loud, like when I think I'm by myself. Because when I'm not by myself, it can be pretty creepy when someone hears what I'm saying out loud. Especially when I'm talking about stuff that should happen in my Sims 2 horror movies. Okay, that's when people get really freaked out, but yeah, luckily that doesn't happen very often. So I'm gonna zone some high density residential, like all over here. Well, I have to throw down the necessities first. Just need to double check. Did it get rid of the... Oh, it's still there. Okay, never mind. Alright, necessities. What the hell do I mean by that? Well, definitely a bus stop here. Well, a parking garage here. Before I add the bus stops. And then... medical clinic. KYS. And then a large high school. And a hospital. And what else? School. Well, an elementary school. Can't really fit like I don't have a large elementary school, because in order to unlock that, I have to bring the population up to 6,000. Yeah, that also unlocks the large high school too. And let me add a whole bunch of buses. Bus stops, I should say. And a water tower. Well, a few water towers. Can't think of anything to talk about. Whatever. Oh, yeah, that's one thing I should do. Make sure that the schools are well funded. Have to manually do that. Okay, so I think I just need to add fire station, police department, and then now we can start zoning the residential areas. again, as I was saying earlier, my goal is 25,000 Sims. So, yeah. Wonder how long that's gonna take. Shouldn't take too long. Not sure what time I'm at now. I know I've been playing this game for like more than 20 minutes, though. Yeah, I'll figure it out later. Ugh, the city's gonna be so crowded with all these high-density residential zonings. I mean, it's only gonna be like high-density residential, like closer to the downtown area. Eventually, what I plan on doing is zoning like low-density residential, like outside the downtown area. It's the OCD in me. And I better save my game. I do not want it to crash on me again. I was so pissed off when that happened last time. Hopefully it doesn't. I'm pretty sure it won't, but shouldn't jinx it. Okay, so we don't have anyone living here so far. Well, duh, they haven't built up the zoned areas yet. Alright, now they are. Okay, we have a population of 2,520. Still not enough, but more of them will come in. They better. Okay, so just added more road closures. Well, not road closures, but like more roads along this area. Usually when I like box the roads in like that, that means that I'm planning on zoning something in them. My OCD again. Okay, so we have 2,790 Sims living here. I should add some libraries. That would actually be a good idea. Meanwhile, but before I do that, I'm just gonna add another subway and bus stop right here. Hopefully these Sims will take advantage of the public transportation I was nice enough to arrange for all of them. And what else? Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Library, elementary school, clinic, and another wind turbine. Yep, they're already moving in. You know, like another thing I could do is like add some parks. That will make them move in faster. So high density residential here. High density residential here. High density residential here. Yep. This area will be developed soon enough. Hopefully. Actually, let me add a park while I'm at it. So far we still have like we only have like 2,785 Sims living here, which isn't much. I mean, considering that all of this is high density residential, and all the wind turbines I've been adding. Oh, okay. We're alright. Oh, wow. Okay, we're already at 11,000. Alright. So, something tells me that eventually I'm gonna need some more residential areas. I mean, not residential, but like commercial areas, I mean. Well, yeah, I am gonna need residential areas too. So, let me add in bus stop here. Parking garage. Yeah, they're gonna need electricity too. They're already complaining about how they don't have any. And okay, so and I zoned some high density. Well, high density commercial. I don't really want to add any like what was I gonna say? Industrial lots, because those like cause pollution. But it most likely will be high-tech industrial, so that'd be good enough. So perhaps oh yeah, I just realized exactly what I'm missing. I'm missing a college. Darn it, how the hell did I forget to add a college? It's a lot of stuff to think about. Okay, but luckily I have more than oh, I unlocked the large high school! And the large elementary school! Awesome! Alright, luckily I have enough room for it. And let me zone some more high density residential. Yep, we got it. Oh wow, they're starting to move in pretty fast. That's awesome. We're already at, ooh, damn, we already are at my goal, 21,000. Oh, yay, awesome. Okay, now we're at 30,000. Damn. Wasn't expecting it to grow that fast. Let me see if I unlocked any, like, well, I did unlock the large high school, so probably should put, and I locked the large elementary school. I'm gonna put that down. Large high school. Make sure the funding for the schools are good. Yeah, they're good. Gonna add a couple wind turbines. $31,078 Sims. That's how many live here. Don't have much space here, do I? Oh wow, gosh. They moved in pretty fast. Before I could even add the wind turbines. Hopefully that... Yeah, they don't have any water either. Now they do. And I'm also going to add some high density commercial lots over here too. Well, high density commercial zoning. That's what I meant to say. Or I don't know what the fuck they call it. Yeah, it's all sprouting up before I can even lay the roads out. Well, convert the streets into roads, that's what I meant to say. And even before I can add bus stops. What the hell's up with that? Whatever. I don't know why I keep saying that. At least I'm not saying the word like over and over again. I remember how people get annoyed about that. Okay, so now I just need to connect all of these subway stops. Oh gosh, there's a lot that I need to connect. Okay, so we have 35,000 Sims living here, which is quite a bit. I'm happy about that, because I wanted a lot of Sims to live here. definitely not like my biggest cities. Like, it's not like quite my mega city size, but that's pretty decent size. Now, let me check how they're all doing. So, crime. Well, okay, they're pretty well protected when it comes to crime. Now, let me see their health. Oh god, the health is low? Now, what about, education? Why is the education low right there? Okay, let me add a library. Well, actually, no, let me add a clinic. Alright, all of them give the mayor a good rating. Those are the only residential areas? I thought oh yeah, those are all commercial lots. Okay, never mind. Let me throw in another library while I'm at it. Alright, did I unlock anything yet? Unlocked a private school. Unlocked the university. That's pretty badass. So, I guess for now on, I'm just gonna start zoning like medium density since I already have it filled up. I mean, the downtown area filled up. With high density. That's what I meant to say. Sorry, talking off the tip of my head. Alright, that sounds nasty for some reason, but whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna have a goal for, how about like, say 50,000 Sims? I'm pretty sure I could reach it. Might be a bit complicated, but I'll get it. Apparently the education on that side of town is, okay, it's getting better. I'm not sure why it's so bad over here. Well, I'm not sure why that's shaded in red. That's weird. Because it says that the hospital grade and their health is great, so I don't get what's going on there. Not sure if I'm gonna add 50,000. I mean, I don't want to be playing this game for too long. I've already been playing it long enough. I mean, even off camera, because I was building the subway system throughout the whole entire region. Alright, we have 36,000 Sims. But I want my residential areas to grow. Okay, I absolutely hate it when this happens, but my game crashed again. I'm not sure like how much stuff I lost, but I did add a couple more stuff to the game, a couple more things to the game before it crashed that I didn't get to save it all, but it won't take me very long to add it again, at least. I wanted to add like a couple like low density residential areas like away from the downtown area. Oh wow, this hasn't even been built yet? What the hell? Okay. That's alright, I'll wait for it. Let me add a bus stop here. I just need to save more often. I mean, that's already the second time it crashed on this session so far. I hate it when that happens. It is what it is. God, a lot of buses driving everywhere. Now, what about the water? Is it... yeah, they're getting water. I haven't added any parks at all, but I don't really feel like it for some reason. We have a population of 30-something thousand. Not sure how many we'll have once more Sims start moving in, but I'll see. Now I'm gonna speed it up. Put it on cheetah speed. Yeah, that's how the speeds are classified. There's turtle speed, then there's rhino speed, and then there's cheetah speed. That's funny. It's one thing I don't think about very often. Okay, so we're at a population of 38,000. Now, as I was saying earlier, I wanted to add a low-density residential area around this part of the town. I mean, of the city. So I'm gonna do that, just gonna make an outline of the street. water towers. And, I don't know what else to... Oh wait, I got it. Again, I'm talking off the tip of my head. How many times have I said that so far throughout this whole gaming video? It's difficult for me to think of stuff to talk about. That's another thing about my autism. Why does it still say they need power? I mean, they have the... Okay, it's building up. Need to add like a wind turbine in the library. I mean, a library and a high school. That's what I need to add, actually. I already have enough wind turbines. So, a large high school. Library. And a clinic. So the Sims are healthy. And if no one moves there, I'm going to add in basketball court. And no one moved in over here, so let's add his gazebo. And I better save my game. Okay, so maybe I will reach a population of 52,000. We're already at 43,000 Sims. Okay, so now I just need... How the hell did that happen? Those roads aren't connected. Okay, now they are. Gonna zone some high density commercial right here. Right near Interstate 81. Okay, so they're all starting to build up and move in. I mean, the commercial lots, surprisingly. Even without water or electricity. Now we just need a subway station here, subway station there, and there. And let me save. Okay, so oh yeah, I forgot to add a water tower. Okay, now I added one. Okay. So now since I have that, I want to add in some... Well, I need to connect the subways to the rail line, which is exactly what I just did, but yeah. Stating the obvious yet again. Okay, so that's all seems to be in line. Let me save. We're at a population of 45,000, which is awesome. So let me save. Alright, let me check the unlockables, because I know I unlocked stuff. The mayor's house, that should be in a quiet part of town, right here. Mayor statue, that'll be right there. Radio station, let's put that right by the mayor's house. And the city hall, let me put that... Oh, I should have thought that out better. I have a place to put it. Right here. There's a hotel and a country club. Yeah, might as well put those somewhere since, like, I unlocked them. Country club. Hotel. What the fuck is this? I unlocked something else. A courthouse. Oh wow. That's cool. Oh, and I forgot to add a... Forgot to put a water tower down there. Let me save again. Want to make sure that this area is getting water, even though it's just a country club. Oh, they need electricity. That's what they really need. Yeah, I'll give them that. We're now at a population of 47,252. Trying to figure out why these places haven't built up yet. They're just a bunch of small spaces, but let me add in more wind turbines. Sometimes they just need more electricity. That shouldn't take too long. Okay, now we have a population of 50,000. Yeah, I made it. I was not expecting that. Well, what the hell am I saying? Of course I was expecting it. How much stuff I zoned. I mean, how many areas I zoned. Oh, and we unlocked the Borough of Bureaucracy, whatever the fuck that is. Need to find a place to put it, though. Okay, right here is fine. And what else did I unlock? House of Worship, Stock Exchange. I'll put that right there. You know what? While I'm at it, I should just add an airport. That'd be really cool. I'll add it on, like, this side of town. Here it is. Small International Airport. Gonna need to add like a whole bunch of roads leading to it though. Usually airports are on like the outside of town. Like you never see one like right in the middle of a big city. Well, actually, the Tampa one kind of is somewhat. Well, no, it's outside of the city of Tampa. Like, well, no, is it? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely not anywhere near the downtown area. Well, duh. No shit. Okay, so need to add a whole bunch of wind turbines. Wonder how many wind turbines it'll take to power up an airport. Alright, I have 9. Let me add... Right, I have 15 of them. That should be good enough. Bus stop. I'm not sure why I just threw that fire station in, but whatever. Okay, we got that, so next thing I need to add is subway system. Haha! Awesome! Got that connected! And we have a population of 51,917 Sims. Yeah, I would definitely consider this city a major success, no matter how many times it kept crashing on me. I would definitely consider it a major success. So yeah. Okay, let me take like a couple pictures of it. Aww. Okay. Alright, let me add this in. It's part of the area that hasn't been built up yet. Okay, now it has been. Oh, convention center? Yeah, let's throw that in. Might as well. Okay, that is not a good place to... Well, it's SimCity 4. I mean, it's not real life. Gosh. But in real life, that would be a very bad idea. I'll building something like that next to an airport runway. Gosh, that would be a bad ideal. Sheesh. I wouldn't want to spend much time inside that building. Yay, they're launching off fireworks. That means they love having me as their mayor. Well, it's actually James Jansma that's the mayor. But yeah. Well, who has the title of the mayor? That's what I should say. So, yeah, that's basically it. So I'm going to pause and I'm going to save and I'm going to end this part of the playthrough right here. I mean, end this episode right here. Thanks so much to James Jansma for answering last episode's trivia question correctly and for becoming the mayor of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, in the United States of Joe Winko. I really appreciate it, and thank you so much for answering the trivia question really fast, too. I really appreciate that also, because I always get excited to build a new city in the United States of Joe Winko. But I can't build a new one until you guys answer the next episode's trivia question. And the first person who answers this episode's trivia question. And the first person who answers this episode's trivia question correctly will be crowned the mayor of my next city in the United States of Winko. So, yeah, make sure to answer it in the comments so you can become the mayor of my next city in the United States of Winko. So that's it. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment. Don't forget to answer the next episode's trivia question correctly so you can become the mayor of my next city in the United States of Winko. And that's basically it. Okay, I'm out of it. I've been repeating myself. So that's it. Peace out, people.
This episode's trivia question.
What were the names of the 7 characters who survived in Joe Winko's 2013 Sims 2 slasher film, Knifed 7: Return to Woods Creek?
Answer this question in the comments. The first person to comment the correct answer will be crowned the mayor in my next city of the United States of Joe Winko. Please also mention the name you want to be listed as. Remember, you must use the same name at all times. That is it. Peace out, people.